I've known David for many years, and he's an amazing guy, really funny, really switched on, and he's helped to produce thousands and thousands of internet marketing experts and digital marketing experts right across the region. He's one of the world's leading internet coaches and mentors, and one of his specializing areas is mobile marketing. He tours the world helping beginners who are just starting out, plus intermediates, and running advanced marketing courses for those people who need to step up to the next level. And today, that's why he's going to share with us why a mobile website is a definite must-have in 2013 and beyond. Basically all about the do's and don'ts of mobile marketing. So now, ladies and gentlemen, let me present to you David Cavanagh.
Hey folks, my name is David Cavanagh. I'm coming to you live from Pattaya Beach in Thailand. I'd like to thank Ernesto, David and Alex for inviting me, and also you for being here. Now, as David said to you, I want to talk about why a mobile website and a mobile web app is a definite must-have in 2013 and beyond. And when I say it's a definite must-have, it definitely is. Watch my presentation. I'm going to give you a free gift at the end. So, I'm originally from Australia. I've lived in Thailand for 10 years, and I've been voted by attendees and promoters as the world's #1 coach, run 12-day workshops, etc. But the main thing is, how can I help you, the Middle East Internet Summit attendees, tonight or today, wherever you are? Okay, if you would like to make mobile web apps, if you'd like to get yourself on people's mobile phones, on their tablets, on their Kindle devices, etc., you need to really listen to what I'm saying to you tonight. Now, I'll cover a few things with you, and I'll go over it slide by slide. Mobile web apps versus native apps. People say to me, what's the difference between going to Google Play Store, going to the Apple store, for example, or just downloading something from Google? Well, if your goal is primarily related to marketing or public communications, a mobile website is usually more applicable and is almost always going to make good sense as the first step in going out in the mobile strategy. Now, this is because a mobile website has a number of inherent advantages over apps, including broader accessibility, compatibility, and cost effectiveness. Now, people always say to me, David, what's the main difference in them being available online? Well, as you know, a mobile website is instantly accessible to users via a browser, whether they're using an iPhone, an Android, BlackBerry, Nokia, whatever. Apps, on the other hand, require users to first download and install the app from a marketplace. And I've had students on my courses who are 60, 70 years of age. Some of them are as young as like 7 or 8 years of age with their mum and dad, and they don't even know how to download an app. They don't know how to install it, and then when they do install it, some of them look at it once and then think, this isn't for me, and then they press the cross on their iPhone, or they go and uninstall in Android, etc., and the list goes on. So the thing is, apps, mobile web apps as such, on the other hand, are a lot easier for people to manage, and there's a significant barrier between the initial engagement and the conversion of people with normal apps. Now, mobile websites are compatible across all devices. So say, for example, you're downloading an app and you're on the iPhone. You're downloading an app and you're on the Android platform. Well, you need to be on that specific platform to be able to install it on your device. Then you think, oh, but what about my tablet? What about this and that? Well, as you know, no matter what device you're on, no matter which one you're on, mobile websites always come up. And I can make, like what you can see on your screen now, and I can show you how to make mobile websites into mobile apps that you've got an icon on the desktop, and no matter what device people are looking and browsing from, they'll see it perfectly every time they look at it, okay? And it's amazing when we can do this kind of thing. But as I said, they're compatible across devices, and the technology nowadays is brilliant. Now, mobile websites can be updated instantly whenever you'd like to. I mean, a mobile website is much more dynamic than an app in terms of pure flexibility to update content. If you want to change the design or content of a mobile website or a mobile app, you simply publish and then click, well, you simply type your words in, type your pictures in, add your images, etc., and press publish, and it's live to the web. You don't have to resubmit things. You don't have to get approval for things. It's done first time, every time. And the way I teach my students, and the way I'm going to give you a gift at the end, which I'd like to teach you how to do the same thing, is quick, simple, easy, and anybody can do it. As long as you can use something like Microsoft Word, where you can censor something, bold something, press save, you can do exactly what I'm going to be talking about tonight. Now, another thing is mobile websites can be updated anywhere in the world at any time. You see, the thing is, whether you're in an internet cafe in Dubai, whether you're sitting here with me in Thailand, whether you're in Australia or England, it doesn't make any difference. All you have to do is log into your platform, edit, press save, press publish, and it's done. So again, it is very simple, very easy, and very effective for you and your business. And if you haven't got a mobile website or a mobile app, the bottom line is it's 2013 now, nearly 2014, you really truly need to get something right today. Now, mobile websites can also be shared easily by publishers and users. I mean, mobile website URLs are easily shared between users via a simple link. For example, you can put an email, you can put a link within an email or a text message. You can put something live on Facebook. You can go and post it to your Twitter followers. You can put it on LinkedIn. Now, publishers can easily direct users to a mobile website with a blog or a website, or even in print. Now, an app simply can't be shared in this fashion. So there is a big advantage to me using mobile websites and mobile web apps like I'm showing you. Another thing I'd like to say to you also is mobile websites have a far broader reach. You might say, David, what do you mean they've got a far broader reach? Well, I'll explain. Because a mobile website is accessible across platforms and can be easily shared amongst other users, as well as search engines, it has far greater reach capability than a native app. And the good thing with mobile websites, you can be found in the search engines, because we can show you how to change your title tags, change your descriptions, change your links, and do everything so you're actually found in the first page of Google.com, Bing, Yahoo, etc. It's amazing, and you can get instant traffic, and you can check all your results with Google Analytics. Now, mobile websites won't be deleted as easily as native apps. And you're probably thinking, well, what do you mean by that? Because you can delete a website. Well, as far as I'm concerned, the average shelf life of an app is pretty short, because I don't know, I'd ask yourself, I'd ask Ernesto, Dave, Alex, and even myself, how many times do we download an app, we put it on our phone, we put it on our Nexus, our Kindle, we put it on our iPad, etc., and then we think, you know what, the description sounded great, but it's not just for me. So what do? We uninstall and we put something else on. Well, the thing is, with a mobile website, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it's always going to be there, and we put a shortcut on the desktop, so whenever you want to go back to that website, you just click the button and you're straight back to it. And the thing is, imagine if you're a restaurant owner. Imagine if you're a plumber. Imagine if you're, say, for example, a locksmith, and people want urgent attention. Imagine Ernesto is in the kitchen and the pipe bursts underneath the sink. Well, the bottom line is a person picks out their phone straight away. I'll ask you a question. Do they go and look for a plumber in the App Store, in the Play Store, or do they just go straight to Google.com? And what we do, we make mobile web apps. As soon as they find you in Google, they click the button and we instantly install you on their desktop. So they're not going to delete you, because they want you there just in case they've got any emergency. Now, if you're going to go out and talk to people about mobile web apps, I'll tell you now, I'll give you a hint if you want to make yourself quite a bit of money in the Middle East. Talk to people who are emergency kind of people, like your locksmiths, your plumbers, your chiropractors, your doctors, your real estate agents, etc. And they will snap this stuff off you immediately. I'll tell you that now. Now, a mobile website or a web app works like a native app, because you can still put an icon you add onto your mobile device. You can still put your little icon on the desktop. You can still put, for example, your icon on your tablet. Doesn't make any difference. And so as you can see on the screen with the example I put of Vinnie's Plumbing, you can still have an About Us, services, get a quote, and to most people, you know what? It looks like an app. And yet it's a mobile website we've turned into a mobile web app. And you haven't had to go to Google or Apple to download it. Now the next thing, Mobile websites and mobile web apps are much easier to build and a lot cheaper as well. I can show you, anyone sitting there in Dubai, in India, Australia, wherever you're coming from tonight or today, I can show myself, Ernesto, Dave, Alex, James, I can show everyone how to put this together in less than 15 minutes. Now, if you think I'm joking, think again. I can show you how to have this live to the web in less than 15 minutes. And at the end, I'm not supposed to tell you now, but I'd like to give you a free gift that I'll show you exactly how to do that. Now, support and sustainability, two big words, but the investment considerations of apps versus websites don't end with the initial launch. Properly supporting and developing an app, for example, upgrades, testing, compatibility issues, and ongoing development is much more, much more expensive and involved than supporting a website over time. Now, but how do you build and design mobile web apps, and what should you put on them? Well, okay, what I'd like you to do is get a pen and paper and write these things down, because I haven't got much time tonight, but I will show you quite a few things. What I do, folks, I simply get a little, well, what would I say, a questionnaire on my computer, and I simply fill in the questions that I have put together on one page. You can notice it on your screen now. Your name, your desktop URL, your descriptions, and you press save. Now, here's what you need to include, so write these down so you don't forget if you don't mind. 1, you need to add a tap to email button. So they click on the email and instantly on the button it goes straight to your email and they can write to you. Secondly, you need to add a tap to call button. If Ernesto was in his car, or David Cavanagh was in, for example, a train, or Alex was, in America on one of those aeroplanes that have got Wi-Fi, as soon as they go clonk and they click on the tap to call button, it'll ring you. And he doesn't have to copy down the phone number, the area codes, or anything. Next thing, you need to add a tap to locate button. So that means, where are you located? What's the map? And it can even show you with the GPS exactly how to get there, street by street, turn by turn. Next thing, you need to add a tap to photos button, because you might have a restaurant and you wanted to show off all of your food. You might have some Arabic food, you might have some Indonesian food, you might have something from Australia and England. Doesn't make any difference. You need to add those onto your device. Next thing, tap to LinkedIn. I know my good friend Jamina is going to talk about LinkedIn. A lot of people want to be found on LinkedIn, so why not put a link and a little button or an icon on the mobile device? They tap it, they go straight to the page, and they don't have to copy down URLs. What about a tap to Facebook? They click on it, go straight to your Facebook page, your mobile version on your device. This is amazing technology. And what about, for example, if you've been on stage, or you're a celebrity, you're a promoter, you might be someone who wants to feature your business and you're the front man or the front person, front lady, and you want to have YouTube videos. You want to upload things to Vimeo, and you really want to get your face out there and say to people, hey, this is why you should deal with me. Click on this button, watch my video, and we're going to explode the world. You know what I mean? We need to add this onto the device. And to cut it short, because I haven't got much time tonight, what about if you added Skype onto the mobile device? What about Twitter? What about events that you've got coming up? You might have social functions, etc. What about reviews, testimonials? What about coupons, scratchies? What about menus for restaurants? What about menus as in you put a word and you go down 2 or 3 levels deep, you have other things underneath? There's lots and lots more you can do, and you don't need approval from the App Store. You don't need approval from Android. We just get out there and do it because we can, and we've got the technology available. Now, my free gift for you, because Ernesto, Dave, and Alex said, look, can you come up with a really good gift to give all the people at the Middle East Internet Summit? So here's what I'd like to do with you. If you'd like to head over to middleeastinternetsummit.com/David, I'll repeat that again, middleeastinternetsummit.com/David, you can vote. Make sure you... I want to give you a 90-minute training on why a mobile website is definitely the must-have in 2013 and beyond, the do's and don'ts of mobile marketing, like I've covered tonight, but more importantly, I want to show you in a 90-minute training exactly how you can build your own web app and have it out.
Muted.
Millions of people looking for you, wanting to pay you, wanting to deal with you, but they can't find you. So it's MiddleEastInternetSummit.com/David, and I'll even keep an evergreen replay for you. Ernesto, Dave, Alex, thanks for having me, and I hope this has really helped your listeners out.